Hello guys, welcome to a new game. It's by Vis Games, Joe's Diner.
Somewhere along the old Route 7, in the middle of nowhere, built on the remains of an old Native American cemetery, is Joe's Diner. It is likely you would have never heard of this place in your life, had you not been sent there as a vacation replacement for a month. Clear all the tables and make sure it's quiet during the night shift. That's what the instructions said. But there was a little hitch. Something they forgot to mention. The cemetery underneath Joe's Diner was also the final resting place of two great chieftains. In life, Grimfeather and Laughing Bird hated each other and did their utmost to make each other's life a living hell. Even in death, Laughing Bird cannot resist the temptation to rob his former rival well-deserved peace, and will use any means at his disposal. Night after night, he does everything he can to make as much clamor as possible and drive Grimfeather crazy, which is the very last thing you want to, and will, experience. Once Grimfeather gets angry, he takes it out on anyone nearby.
And that's the introduction, so I've just turned the sound down. So basically, this is a supernatural game, it's not a zombie game. I was donated this game by a subscriber asking me to take a look at it. Basically, you just gotta hear noises, turn the appliances off that Laughing Feather turns on, and he'll turn on as many appliances to tick off Grimfeather. And if you wake Grimfeather, basically Grimfeather comes and attacks you by giving a picture of himself to you. That's basically all I can say. You can't actually skip this tutorial, and if you actually, so you just got to pick up. You can see in the top right, I've gone down from 5 items to 4. I'm going to turn everything on so you can hear everything. So I'm going to wake up Grimfeather. So all the appliances in the office are noisy, and the jukebox. And that's it. That was your attack. You just got taken out by Grimfeather. So it's not scary or anything like that. It's kind of like Friday Night at Freddy's, really. It's done by Andre Berger, who's a German developer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to load the hardest difficulty. This is so the idea is to survive 30 nights. After night shift 10, you start getting landmines, noisy landmines. Laughing bird or something will put down a packet of chips and rubber ducks and mouse traps for you to make noise on. So you can't really take this supernatural seriously. I mean, a ghost running around putting rubber ducks down. Yeah. The backgrounds and everything are nice, but you haven't got time to look at it. You gotta, from about night 25, you're pretty much cut for time, and you just gotta clear the tables as quickly as possible. As you can see, I've got 11 items to go. Anything down this back office, you need to turn off straight away. I've just run over a mousetrap. So you can either click on the landmines or just sidestep them like I'm doing, or just run over them. They don't up the noise too much. If you clicked on too many at the same time, I think they would. And I'm trying not to make you sick, but it is pretty hard. As I said, I am strapped for time. You got to kind of be very conscious of what noises are what. The only one I found really hard to differentiate is the bathroom tap noises. But everything else I was able to pick up. I'll turn it up a little bit more so you can hear a bit more about the noises. often adjust monitors. As I said, you just don't have time to look at the backgrounds. Kind of reminded me of the movie Identity, the background, that hotel. It's not worth the price. I think PlayStation is $27 or something. Can't remember what it is on PC. About $11. I think it goes down to $4.70 on a 75% sale. Still not worth the price. It was novel at first, but it gets tiring very quickly, especially the last 5 levels, because you're really at the mercy of what spawns, where the stuff is. If all the stuff's back here in the back diner room, you got Buckley's jars. You need quite a few items at the front for you to get past everything. The other problem is you've only got a countdown, which is not visible to you, so you got to get this done within a certain amount of time. If you don't clear it before your shift stuck in the door. No, got through. If you don't clear it by the time, that's a coffee machine. So only the jukebox and the office material you got to turn off straight away. The bathroom stuff you kind of need to, because you can really pick up. You'll get 2 warnings like knocks, and then after the second knock, the atmosphere will start to rumble, which makes identifying the noise all that more harder. So I've got a thing in the background. As I said, if you don't pick up all the stuff at the time, so I've just run over it, can't be bothered. You can hear the grumble now. If you don't pick up all the stuff at the right time, you'll just have to start the level all over again, and it does get annoying. So that's the last one. If we can get this in, we're good to go. So I'm just going to see if I can turn that alarm off, so it don't want to pull it back in, turn it back on. There we go. Time's run out, but I've done cleared all the tables, and that's the hardest difficulty. 9:30. You guess how many, and this is by Andre Berger, a German developer. Well, there's not much more else to say about it. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, guys. Bye for now.